back together once again for Christmas. So me and Jen, we're celebrating Christmas together in the Netherlands. We are at the Eftiling, and it's a beautiful theme park. Every time that I meet people, I tell them obviously about Jen, and they always ask us, you know, how did we meet? So now we are gonna make a short video about the story of how I met the most beautiful woman in the world. Here we go.
I was in Australia for a year, and then I went to do this nice walk, nice hike to Manly Lookout Point, and I was up there. I enjoyed the view, beautiful walk, beautiful view of the city, of the sea, the whales, everything. And then this beautiful view came along. Ladies and gentlemen, here he is.
When I was there in Manly, I was there for a Hillsong conference, and I wanted to do a little bit of exploration as I was driving around, because I drove to Sydney and it was my first time driving to Sydney. There was a moment where I just said to myself, okay, you know what, maybe I should go home now. But then there was this like little fork in the road, and I just wanted to say like, okay, maybe I'll just go left. So I went left, and at the end of that road there was a bench, and on that bench was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life. And the funny thing is, I randomly took photos of her before I said hello, because I just wanted an excuse to add her on Facebook. So I said to her, hey, do you have a Facebook? Because I took some really nice photos of you. They weren't really nice. And I'd love to send them to you. And so that's how I got her name and her Facebook at the same time.
That's right. And I had to wait for 3 months till he said something. So 3 months later, DJ finally sent me a message, and I reacted to that and replied, and we started talking, and we had long conversations. And from Messenger to WhatsApp, from WhatsApp to WhatsApp calls and video calls, and so we became best friends online.
After building a pretty solid friendship online, we decided to meet each other in Germany, but turned out that I had a stopover in Amsterdam a few days before being in Germany. So we decided to meet up for my little stopover. Let me just say, when I first saw her at Amsterdam airport, I fell in love with her instantly, and 3 things went through my mind. Number 1, she's the most beautiful woman in the world. Number 2, she's not even a woman, she's an angel. And number 3, she has the eyes that I want to wake up to for the rest of my life. And in an instant, that's what I felt when I saw her, and I've been in love with her ever since.
We were at the airport. I was waiting for TJ in Amsterdam, Schiphol, to see him for a few hours, and I was so nervous, to be honest. I was like, oh, I'm gonna see him again after a year, like how does he look like again in real life, and like how are we going to do, because deep inside of me I was like, I like him so much, but like on the outside I was like, be cool, be friends, you know, just don't like act and do weird, pretend. And then he just came. I just saw him walking, and I was like, oh, there he is, and we walked up to each other, we hugged each other, and we were like, oh, this is so cute, like, oh, I missed you.
The first thing that we did together after the hug was hold hands straight away.
That's true.
It was so random. And then I bought her lunch, and we made it a date. I couldn't help myself, but we kissed. So that was our first kiss, and
on our very first date.
Ever since then, it's just like, wow. Wow.
Yes.
I love you.
I love you too. After we met at Amsterdam airport, then I went to Stuttgart, Germany. I met TJ again, and we spent a few days in Stuttgart, and it was actually very romantic and cute, and we actually said to each other like, I like you, like I like you too, like we have feelings for each other, and like this is amazing. And then the last day we met up with other people as well, and then we had to say goodbye because I had to go back to the Netherlands, and I had to go with the train. And then it was like a sort of quick goodbye, like, oh, I'm leaving now, bye. And this is the goodbye, like kiss on the cheek and see you later, maybe or not. And I actually felt so sad leaving, because it was like not a good goodbye. Like something was missing in the goodbye.
Johanna, one of our very, very good friends, organized a little bit of a reunion that I didn't know about. So while I was in Lofoten in Norway, Johanna organized everything, and then one day when we were back in Oslo, Johanna says, "Hey, I have an appointment. Can I take a picture of you in front of the tiger that's in Central Station?" And I'm like, "Okay." Whatever that is all about. And as I came out of the station, I see this girl holding the Dutch flag. I was about to text Jenn and be like, "Hey, there's a girl holding a Dutch flag." And as I was about to text her, I realized it was Jenn herself. I was so shocked. I was so surprised that Jenn was there to kind of see me off after my 6-month world trip. So we spent the last few days of my world trip together, and it was more magical. It was more amazing, and so thankful that I had that opportunity to spend it with Jenn and have a proper time with her. So the next stage was for me to actually ask her to be my girlfriend. Like, I was so 100% sure that I wanted to be with her for the rest of my life. Even though I was in the Philippines and she was in the Netherlands, on her birthday at midnight her time, I asked her to be my girlfriend. And
I said yes.
she said yes. No, she didn't say yes. She said yes! So that was her reaction. But it was so cool because I had the support of every single family member in the Philippines. They were saying, "Go for it, TJ." They were so happy. And literally when I webcammed her, like when I did a video call with her, all the cousins were like behind the camera just waiting to see the answer. And it was such an amazing moment to know that I get to call this woman my girlfriend. So that was incredible.
Yes. In July I moved to Norway, Oslo. And in August, TJ came as well. We spent some time together there. And in September, we decided to go to Tromsø to see the Northern Lights.
Yep.
While we're being on the top of the mountain, TJ suddenly went on one knee and he asked me, "Will you marry me?" And I said, "Yes."
Yeah, and that's the ring that I pretended not to get. I lied to her for about a year, and I said I couldn't afford it, but the moment that she said that she wanted that ring, like, I planned already to buy it straight away. So I'm so glad that I got her the ring. So she's happy with it, she loves it, she's showing it off to all her friends, all her family. So that is our love story. That is how we met and where we are now, and we're so happy with one another. And it's quite a journey. It's a tough journey, but at the same time, it's such a rewarding journey. We're really thankful to all the support that we're getting from our parents and our family as well, and all the friends that we've made in Norway, in the Netherlands, and in Australia. So we're just really thankful that God put so many amazing people in our lives to help us in this journey. And that's it. That's our journey so far. Hope you enjoyed this video, and yeah.
See you soon.
See you later. I love you.
Love you.
I love you guys. See you later.